Because as technology comes into play, platform is something which the industry is moving towards. And when platforms are at play, is it better and easier to push passive funds or active funds?
See, passive funds and active fund debate. In India, indices are formed very weirdly.
Okay, I agree with you. I mean, you gave an earnings example just a while back.
Earnings example, theek hai. Now Bala sir is in the index committee of NSE, and I would ask him to represent also.
Right person.
Okay.
Right person to me.
You know, if somebody who has invested in an index fund does not have an answer to the following question which I'm going to ask, that means you are buying what you don't know. There are 130 companies approximately, more than $1 billion, who are not a part of NSE 500, whereas the smallest constituent of NSE 500 is 4,700 crore market cap. Why were these 130 not a part of the top 500 when 4,700 made the cut? If you read the 6 rules, the first one of the funny rules is that if you have to come into 500, you have to beat 350th. Okay, why is that rule there? Then I of course checked with the index committee in the index department, saying that why 350? If I have to win a race of 500, I have to be 499.
Yeah.
My son runs a school race. If he comes third, he has to come second, beat second. But why this 350th ka rule? There are 2 rules which says you have to be 350th on 31st July and 31st Jan. That is because the index changes should be fewer. So 350 is when you enter, 800 is when you exit. 350's market cap is 13,000, 14,000 the day I saw. 800's market cap was 900 crores. So if you get a seat inside NSE 500, if you become 13,000 crores, and you will not be thrown out till you go down 93% in value, right? Why are indices in India 500? MSCI's small cap index had 464 stocks. Yes. Why is the foreigner tracking 464 stocks and why is the Indian fund manager tracking 250? How was MSCI creating index? US is at least 50 years ahead in terms of passive investing. If you are operating in India, you have to acknowledge the cards you are dealt with.
True.
So these big AMCs who are only going to do passive could be a great pitch for cost, but destruction of value.
Because if you look at MSCI India, 5 years ago there was only 80 stocks and now it's 160 stocks. So the expansion of stocks within the coverage for MSCI as is doubled. Yeah. But we are still stuck with those 50, 100, 150, 250, 500.
Because they look at, I actually met MSCI, took their subscription to understand, probably that's a topic for another day, but they don't look at the number of stocks, they look at the coverage of the market cap.
Yes.
Top 70% is large cap, next 15% is mid cap, 14% is small cap, 1% is not there in any index.